Should presidents, lawmakers, and judges have a mandatory retirement age? I've got 11 stats for you that will make you go, You know, guys, it's been, especially in the news lately, right? I mean, Biden was 82 while he was president. Trump was 78 when he got elected to his second term. We've seen the pictures, the footage of Biden kind of, doddering around, tripping, searching for words, looking like a statue. Trump rambling in his speeches, looking lost sometimes. Yeah, it's a thing, especially lately, right? Leave me some comments, guys. What do you think? What do you think on this whole issue? Like I said, I've got 11 stats here that may open your eyes a little bit. Because the last thing you want, we've seen video of judges falling asleep at the bench, right? During a trial. I mean, are these the people that you want to be making decisions over your life? I don't think so. I really don't think so. So here we go. Here's 11 stats for you. Number one, many federal judges and lawmakers remain on their job until their 70s or 80s. When's the last time you had someone when you were working, if you're still working, or even, if you're retired, someone to the job who was in their 70s? Forget about 80s. That doesn't happen, right? Okay, maybe some guy who's been on the job for 50 years and, I don't know, he's a security guard. Maybe, but that usually doesn't happen in the corporate setting, right? They're trying to push you out before you even get into your mid-50s, right? Forget about mandatory age limits in the workplace. It just doesn't happen. They basically push you out before you're 70, right? Here's number two. The limits on judges, lawmakers, and everything exist all over the world and already in many states, okay? So we're talking about federal judges here. In a lot of the states already, they have limits. They have term limits. A lot of the countries across the world have term limits. Doesn't it just make sense? I mean, I am 63 and I'm having trouble forming words as I'm talking right now. That didn't happen when I was 43. People just naturally age, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But do we want someone who is 79 making the laws or interpreting the laws of our country, especially leading our country? Do we really want that, guys? Don't we want someone in their 40s, 50s, That'd be the perfect age for a president. Don't you think so? Hey, for those of you who see me for the first time, my name is Duane, and this is a channel for people on moderate income. If you think you might enjoy something like that, like the video, and please subscribe as well. Here's number three. Like we said at the beginning, Biden was 82 at the end of his term. Trump, 78 at the beginning of his second term. Okay, number four, Mitch McConnell announced his retirement on his 83rd birthday. Do you really want the Speaker of the House? He was the Speaker, right? I believe he was. I always get those terms and those titles confused. To be 83 years old? What about 73? Okay, maybe 73. Maybe. But to have someone in Congress, House of Representatives, whatever, in their 80s, even in their late 70s? Come on. There are always those outliers that are sharp until they're 87, right? But that's not the majority. The majority, you just start to decline as you get older. Do we really want those people making our laws and interpreting our laws? I don't think so. Nancy Pelosi is 84 years old, okay? 84 years old. It's too old, guys. It's too old. Give them their pension. Put them out there. Have people come and, pay homage to them at their house. They could have started a new business, consulting, whatever. But we don't want them in charge of our laws, right? Here's another stat for you. The average age of a member of Congress is 59 years old. The average age, okay, 59, not bad. Hey, I'm all for that. Even if you get into your 60s, I'm all for that. But the average age is 59. Might look a little better if the average age was, let's say, early 50s, late 40s. Man, it's just getting too much. It's getting to be too much. We need youth. We need younger leadership in this country. Don't you think so? Leave me comments. You may disagree with me. If so, great. Just leave me a comment. Hey, just mentioning comments on my channel, I will leave the vast majority of my comments up. If you disagree with me, that's fine. Just don't be profane and have a point if you're agreeing or disagreeing, okay? Number 7. Now this is a big, dare I say, huge one. The Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has no age limit. None. Clarence Thomas is 77. Samuel Alito is 75. There are a couple more in there that are over 70 as well. The Supreme Court, the top court in the land. Do we want these judges to be in their 70s? 60s? Okay, fine. 70s? And definitely not 80s. We got to do better than this. We really do. There is currently nothing in there. There is nothing in there for an age limit for someone who sits on the Supreme Court. Here's number 8 of the 11 stats. The average age of federal judges is 68 years old. Average. Okay, we're talking average age. So that means there's a lot of them that are over 70. I have seen video of judges nodding off up at their humongous desk in court. Do we really want that? Hey, if your life is on the line, is that who you want deciding your fate? Yeah, that's crazy. Federal judges, average age of 68. We can do better. Let's do better. Now, most Americans do support an age limit, but it would require a constitutional amendment to put these age limits on presidents, judges, and lawmakers. Okay? Hey, let's start a movement here, guys. Let's start it. As I've been saying the whole video, it just makes me nervous. Okay? It makes me nervous to have people of advanced age as the leaders of our country. Now, not like we're going to get into a nuclear war tomorrow. Although, hey, never say never, unfortunately, right? But don't you want someone at the top of their game, his or her game, making those decisions? Don't you want someone who is dealing with someone who has killed 3 people, dealing with how we're going to penalize them at the top of their game? Don't you want someone determining cases, domestic abuse at the top of their game and not nodding off while listening to testimony? Yeah, I think we do. So let's get that constitutional amendment going, right? Number 10, more than 1/5 of Congress is 70 years old or older. 1/5 of Congress. Okay, if that was like, let's say, a 10th. Okay, might be a little better, right? 1/5 is 70 years of age or older. And here's number 11. 32 states impose a mandatory retirement age for judges. Okay, so in 32 states, this already exists. We're not talking about federal judges, though. Okay, federal judges usually get the biggest cases, right? The most important cases that deal with our country. Okay, so it's good that we have 32 states that have already put limits on non-federal judges. We need more of that. We need more of that, guys. I want to be confident in the leaders. I want to be confident in the people that are interpreting and making laws in our country to get it right. Hey, I never wanted to do that. I don't know if I could ever do that, okay? But the people that we put in charge that have and want that kind of responsibility, don't they owe it to us to be at the top of their game, right? Someone who is 78 or 82 as a president are not at the top of their game. We need younger leaders. We need younger lawmakers. We need younger people in Congress and the House of Representatives. Okay? I don't know about you guys. Leave me your comments. Am I just going off on a rant here? I don't think so. I think a lot of you might agree with this. And as always, from the lovely high desert with my protector back here, we got this.